Hi there, welcome to an Ordinary Review with PJ. Today's episode is about Superman. Now, I saw Superman for the first time when it came out in 1978, made by Richard Donner, and it starred Christopher Reeve as Superman and Marlon Brando as his father. It was a movie that mesmerized me and introduced me to America's most famous superhero. After that, I spent a lot of time reading comics about Superman. Enjoyed it thoroughly, and till today I feel Christopher Reeve to me is the best personification of Superman. 2013 we had another rendition, this time by Zack Snyder, who took over the DC universe to come out with his version of Superman in the movie Man of Steel, starring Henry Cavill. Now, I like that movie, although there are strong lovers and strong haters about Zack Snyder's version of DC universe. His version was much darker, much grimmer, and he made a series of movies starting with Man of Steel and then Justice League and Batman and so on. To some people, I think he took the universe into a very dark place, which was not something that was well appreciated. So the studio decided to abandon Zack Snyder's version and get on to James Gunn. Now, we all know James Gunn has been very successful in making Marvel movies with the Guardians of the Galaxy series. So he comes with a very different vision, a vision which has comic elements, a vision which is much brighter. And so this is his first movie under his vision of the DC universe. Movie is doing quite well at the box office. There have been good reviews about the movie, but I have a different opinion. And here's my review of Superman. Well, honestly guys, I did not enjoy James Gunn's version of Superman. And I have a few issues with this movie, and my issues are, first and foremost, to me, Superman is the most righteous superhero in American comic mythology. He's a superhero who fights for truth and justice. And when you go and watch a Superman movie, you want to see that power coming out in full force in battling evil. In this movie, more often than not, Superman is at the receiving end. He's being battered and bruised, and by the time he really exhibits his superpower, you are not truly invested in the character. Second, the chemistry between Superman and Lois Lane, his girlfriend, is fun. And you enjoy how it delicately comes out, where she doesn't know that Clark Kent, his civil persona, is actually Superman, and how she discovers that and how their love germinates is something that is very charming to see in the earlier version of the movies, particularly the Richard Donner version. In this movie, they already know each other. In fact, they're squabbling like as if they're going to be husband and wife, right? And that to me did not really sit well. I think I was looking for that soft romance that builds up between Lois Lane and Superman, which did not happen in this movie. Third, the character of Lex Luthor. Now, in my view, Gene Hackman played the best version of Lex Luthor in the original Superman that was made by Richard Donner. We had Jesse Eisenberg play that character in the later versions of Superman made by Zack Snyder. Okay, not that great. And here, Nicholas Hoult tries his best to be the most evil version of Lex Luthor, but I really did not got invested in his character. I think it was over the top, did not have that charisma and the evilish sense that Lex Luthor brings to the screen. If you watch Gene Hackman's character, he's not only evil, but there is a certain human side of his, and there is a certain comic element of his which you enjoy. In this, Nicholas Hoult is out and out trying to be evil, and that really did not sit well with me. The main thing in this movie is the concept of this pocket of universe, which is nothing but this multiverse thing that even Marvel movies have created, which has in a way for me destroyed the simple understanding that you go and enjoy these movies for. Too much of complication, too many characters, too many of these, different parts of the storyline coming together makes it very difficult to understand and enjoy. And I was expecting Superman to be a linear movie where you just enjoy the action, but that's not the case. There's a pocket universe and then you get lost in that, and somehow it did not sit well. Lastly, I feel the titular character played by David Corenswet. Now, he's done a decent job, I would say. He looks good on the screen, but he is no match to either Christopher Reeve or Henry Cavill. Maybe in the subsequent movies, you will see a better and more impactful version of his. It was not visible in this movie. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane is good, not comparable to Amy Adams in Man of Steel. The only thing that I enjoyed thoroughly in this movie is the dog character Crypto. That was fun, and I think perhaps the only reason that I could smile in the movie and enjoy for a bit was because of the dog. Overall, I never got that moment where you feel at the edge of your seat and the adrenaline in you pumps, and that high moment that comes in every superhero movie where you truly feel that the time that you invested in watching this movie is worth it. That moment never came for me in this movie. So overall, I know people are loving it. Personally, I did not enjoy it very much. And I'm not so much of a fan of James Gunn's philosophy of movies as well. So hopefully, maybe the next version of Superman may be better. But this one was a disappointment for me. I would still say, if you are in love with the character and want to go check it out, do check it out in theaters. Superman is playing right now in a theater near you. So that's it, folks. That's my review of Superman. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I intend to bring interesting reviews for all of you in the coming weeks. Do check out the episode on YouTube or on podcast, whichever way you like to enjoy my episode. Till the next time, take good care of yourselves, enjoy and have fun. Bye-bye.